Hello everybody, Jake, your resident content cowboy here, Yeehaw, and it is that time again. A new Pokemon has come out, and I am here to tell you whether or not you should buy the new Pokemon. So, let's get into it. Dodrio, the first speedster to be released in Pokemon Unite since the game came out. The last speedster was Zeraora, who was released with the game. Essentially, the game has not had a new speedster in over a year. Dodrio is it, and let me tell you, it really feels like a speedster. Let me start off by saying Dodrio is only available the first week, gems only, so you cannot buy it with coins until week 2. I'm just going to give my thoughts on that really quick here, and that is, okay, I'll start with this. I want this game to earn a ton of money. I want it to make a bunch of money and last a very long time. I think a game with a healthy economy is very, very good, and I want this game to make a boatload of money so they continue to support it. I really love playing it. I don't love this decision. I think it's not super ideal. I understand what's going on is that games are funded by players who spend the most money. And there's a small percentage of players, probably 5%, but I could be wrong about that, but a small percentage of players that spend all of the money inside of a game. And I think, for me, I would always want the Pokemon to be available to everyone as cheaply as possible, especially for no coins. For no no coins is what they did, for no gems. So I don't love this practice. I wish it was available coins and gems. You know, you also have Pokemon that unlock for free, so I think they do give people a lot of reasons to keep playing and a lot of stuff just for being a free-to-play player, which I think is great. I just think the game will thrive when more people have more access to the Pokemon that they want to play. So I wanted to get that kind of squared away right up top before we hop into my thoughts on Dodrio. If you are deciding whether or not to buy this because of coins or gems, my thought would be, if I was playing this as a free-to-play player, this is not the first reason I would start throwing money into the game. I would probably get a Unite Club membership or something like that before, or a battle pass, before I would start paying for a Pokemon just to have access to it a week in advance. I obviously am doing that because I am a content creator and I am going to be making Dodrio videos. I also really like Dodrio, so let's get into it. A speedster in the game, finally, and I'll tell you, this actually really feels like a speedster. It's very assassin-y. It has a move that essentially is a full heal and a little bit of an X speed combined. It feels like its damage is done in big bursts, and it needs to literally run around and create a ton of speed so that it can do damage in bursts again. Its Unite move is very much, look, the point is it's very speedy, and it feels like it really fits the role of a speedster. A few things to notice. Before, you were able to stack each little score you got. From what I'm gathering, that is no longer the case here in Pokemon Unite. So that was something that was happening on the test server, and apparently at some point that has been changed. So you are not able to get your stacks like that anymore. You have to have your final head of Dodrio score for that stack to count. I think that's actually a little disappointing. I kind of wanted this Pokemon just to be silly with stacks, but obviously they thought that was a little too overpowered, so they pulled this Pokemon back. Let's talk about whether or not this Pokemon is overpowered first. I guess that's always a discussion to be had. I think this Pokemon is very, very strong. It does not feel weak at all. I think all of its moves, honestly, seem to work really well right now. My favorite combination from a playstyle perspective is Tri-Attack Jump Kick. I think Agility Drill Peck might win out just because you're able to sort of get crazy resets and healing with it, and Agility is essentially, again, a full heal. But all of its moves are good. However, I didn't feel like I was playing anything that was crazy broken. Nothing can compete. So at least when they release a Pokemon that some part of the player base, probably a majority of the player base, won't be able to play for 1 week, they're not releasing something that's so broken that if you're not playing it, you're kind of, you know, out of luck, basically. So I think it's really good, but I didn't feel like playing it. It was so good that it's completely overpowered and broken. If you're someone who wants to only put money into the game, if you're going to get something completely broken, just get Mime instead. Mime is currently completely broken. Okay. Some of my big thoughts on this Speedster are its Unite move is cool, but I feel like I wish it was doing a little more damage when it was hitting some enemies, but I got in and out of some wild situations because of its Unite move. Again, I didn't think I'd like Tri-Attack. Tri-Attack was not good in the public test server, and now I think Tri-Attack is actually really strong, and you could set up some really powerful combos with it. My overall thoughts on Dodrio are, it's finally a Speedster, and it really lives up to the name. Don't buy it for gems unless this is the only thing that you've been waiting for. Or if you've been, you have a Unite Club membership, you put money into the game regularly, then I see this being a reasonable thing to pick up. But when a Pokemon becomes coins in 7 days, if I wasn't creating content for Unite, I wouldn't be picking up Dodrio right now. That being said, I love playing Dodrio and I'm so happy that I have it. I just wouldn't be doing it with gems. I would never pay gems for a Pokemon. I would always wait until I could unlock them with coins if I had coins available. I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments about any of this, about it being gems only, about this how you feel about this Pokemon, if you played it, if you played against it. I would love to hear from you. I don't think this needs to be as long as maybe some of my other ones, so you'll have some footage of me playing in the background here, but that is going to do it for me. Should you buy Dodrio? Yes, next week. That is my recommendation. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I'll see y'all next time.